Okay. Remember Fada? Has it been? It's like they has it been there around that? Has it been there around that? It's like they are. No matter how sad you are, they be only as it.
Ecclesiastes 1. Ecclesiastes chapter 1, 7, 8, 9. There is nothing new on this planet. What has happened today has happened before.
So no matter what, yeah, no matter the circumstance, we are. Also, like they be.
It's here. This fire. Champion, no easy. You connect training hand. Please give way.
Champion, easy for me training hard.
A round of applause for Kina Yusoma.
Nerozyme tablet. Oyo ba na sebi. Wasiwo enka kakra abawa. Yes, infection kakra. Fungal infection, that's a bacterial infection. When you be a abusua. And she baby a Nerozyme tablet. Echi kwan. Pibinom. We a bema, we ba na say namu ya rebi wakufobia abusua. Pe Nerozyme tablet TB. Enom ebe yini na ma asisi ase ho ama even candidates na se gono na wakofa no abusua ebe sisi ho ama ana se wodwonso a ya na ase wote ya o ya na ase wo chim ase wonya dwonso mu yare bia abusua me kanfo Nerozyme tablet edi ama ene ne plus no pebi enom na bibia ntimi nyene enye fine na wo pebi a na Kodosto bia be wana pharmacy shop bia be on catch mo say open Nerozyme tablet TB anom and the plus no open bi anom o me bi ana say bia wono omuni bia na se bia ko no nya bia number na egu screen so no abusua free bia obi amechire bia benya bi ana how a benya Nerozyme tablet TB abusua ka say yan kancho
GMX industry stalwarts, musicians, artists, and members of the creative arts fraternity, the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is a great pleasure to join you here today as we gather to celebrate a remarkable innovation in the Ghanaian music landscape, the launch of the Ghana Music Experience, GMX, a music streaming platform designed to connect Ghanaian music with audiences locally and globally. Music is the heartbeat of Ghana and is an essential component of our cultural identity. It fosters our sense of community and purpose. Over the years, our talented musicians have given us joy, comfort, and hope through their unique, infectious music. And I'm here today to salute all Ghanaian musicians. Aiko. Your good work deserves every support to ensure that the industry thrives and continues to be the pride and joy of Ghana. Ghanaian music has evolved, embracing influences from around the globe, while staying rooted in our traditions. From high life to burger high life, or should we say burger high life, to hip life, various strands of indigenous rhythms, from gospel to Afrobeats, our musicians are building a legacy that is powerful, diverse, and resonant. However, this legacy requires tools and platforms to ensure that our artists, composers, producers, executive producers, and all those who contribute to this vibrant industry receive their due recognition, compensation, and their rightful place on the global stage. The world is moving clearly in the direction of the fourth industrial revolution. It is a digital revolution. And it is very important that we use the tools that are offered by the digital age to monetize our talent in the Ghanaian music industry. Sometimes we underestimate the power of digitalization and its relationship with the economy. When you talk about a music streaming app, sometimes you may not really appreciate the impact on how it could monetize the talents of our musicians. You look at an app like Spotify, and Spotify is a music streaming app, but the value of Spotify today is $80 billion. Right? That's $80 billion. The value or the total Ghanaian economy is $75 billion. So Spotify alone, as one app, is worth more than the total GDP of Ghana. That is just one app, and just tells you the power of apps in the economy or the global economy of today. You look at an app like Uber, right? The value of Uber is at $163 billion. They don't own a car, they don't own taxi. They just have an app that everybody else uses. But their value is $163 billion. That is more than 2 times the value of our economy. You look at Microsoft, and they just deal in apps. Their value is $3 trillion, right? Just apps, $3 trillion. That is 45 or 40 times the Ghanaian economy. So the money in today's economy, the global economy, is in the digital side. So if you are, as we are, trying to monetize our talent, then making sure that we go digital makes a lot of sense, because that is really where the money is. And so I've been very, very interested in this music streaming app for the issue of how do we monetize the talent in the Ghanaian music industry, because it has a major economic impact. The Ghana music streaming app, and I think why we need a Ghana music streaming app is also for local empowerment of our industry, empowerment of our industry. In this world, if you look at the world of the digital revolution, you are either a developer of apps or a user of apps. That is the dichotomy. You are either developing or you are using. The developers are those who make money, right? The users use it and they pay. But the real money is made by the developers. So it is very important to have local ownership and empowerment in some of these apps, because otherwise you will have to use Spotify and other foreign apps that you don't make much money out of, because you are not the developer of those apps. So the Ghana music experience, GMS, ladies and gentlemen, is more than just a music streaming device, as was just illustrated. It is much more than that. It is an embodiment of what it means to preserve our culture, support our artists, and leverage technology to foster economic growth within the creative arts. There are a myriad of streaming platforms. However, having one that is purely dedicated to Ghanaian music and musicians is a welcome addition in our digitalization journey as a country. The vast fan base of every Ghanaian musician is in Ghana, and yet this is where our musicians make the least money because of piracy and foreign streaming services that do not promote our artists in a prominent manner and does not pay adequately to impact the livelihoods of our musicians in a significant manner. I must, however, admit that having a dedicated Ghanaian music streaming platform is the first of many steps that must be taken to help our musicians. All of us, as Ghanaians, must begin to appreciate our musicians through the culture of paying for music we listen to. Today, I want to emphasize the government's commitment to fighting one of the biggest challenges facing our music industry, that is music piracy. Music piracy undermines the hard work, creativity, and dedication of our talented musicians, producers, and the entire industry. To protect Ghana's creative community, government will continue to pursue measures to clamp down on illegal music streaming websites and platforms, both online and on social media. By strengthening our laws and regulations, we aim to ensure that musicians are adequately compensated and can thrive in an industry that respects and protects their intellectual property rights. Another area that is necessary and needs support and attention is monitoring, collection, and distribution of royalties. This is an area that requires broader consultation and collaboration. The government is determined to support Ghana to first regularize its license to operate and to provide necessary support to fully deploy the Ghana Management Information System, as well as the royalties, logging, and monitoring software. We are in this together. Ghana plays a vital role in safeguarding the rights of our artists and to further support their mission. Government is going to support Ghana in the acquisition of a sophisticated software solution to improve their ability to monitor, collect, and distribute royalties in a transparent manner. This will ensure that our musicians are rightfully compensated to elevate the creative sector in our country. Government will work closely with the Ghana Music Rights Organization, GAMRO, to strengthen its operations and enforce its regulatory framework. Through GMX, music players can connect with fans, grow their influence, and importantly, secure a future where their creative work brings sustained income. Platforms like GMX demonstrate the potential of combining technology with culture. It amplifies our music and provides artists with valuable data on their reach, fan engagement, and performance royalties, therefore bringing transparency and accountability to the industry. I highly commend GMX for its vision of collaboration as it aims to create an ecosystem where Ghanaian music thrives alongside the best of global offerings from local artists to international partners. We are on the verge of an exciting journey, one that will be marked by growth, cultural preservation, and unprecedented opportunity for Ghanaian musicians. I want to congratulate the entire GMX team and all who have made this launch possible. I think that, as I continue to say, when we began discussing this, it seemed very, very far-fetched, because because this is a few years ago that we started working on this music streaming act. From our point of view as government, we just needed to provide an enabling environment and to encourage the development of this music streaming act. All that we have done in the digitalization space as government is to collaborate with the private sector. The private sector does a lot of the app developments in everything that we've done. Ghana digital address, Ghana.gov, the Go Right that we launched today, e-pharmacy, it's all private sector driven with government support to make it happen, and it's no different with GMX. And look forward to seeing very soon all artists sign, all Ghanaian artists sign on the GMX platform, so that the GMX becomes a one-stop shop for all music that has ever been produced in Ghana. I want everybody to be able to say, if you want to hear or listen to Ghanaian music, go to the GMX platform and you can find everything from the Gold Coast to today. I think that is where we want to then create a lot of value, because if everybody is coming onto that platform, you may come because you're looking for one song, and you see several other songs that you want to download. So it's good for everybody to be on it, because you have what we call network externalities as a result, and everybody will benefit. I look forward to seeing the positive impact GMX will have on Ghana's music industry, and to hearing the voices of our talented artists reach new audiences, bringing the sounds of Ghana into homes and hearts around the globe. Thank you, and may GMX prosper in this noble endeavor. Long live Ghanaian music, long live our music spirit, long live Ghana. It is possible. Thank you very much.
So, joining on the stage with the Vice President, our very honorable Mohammed Sam, please join us. Honorable Akua join us, CEO of GMX, Mr. Atu Eduenu Tando. Your name, I'll have to practice it several times to get it right. Forgive me. Madam Jankoma Ekufuado, please join us on stage whilst the Vice President officially launched the GMX app. Now, Amanoa, is she still here? Now, please join us. Please join us. Join the Vice President now. And we'll do the official launch of this beautiful app. Mr. Simons from Musical, please. Please. Thank you.
He's just a legend. And also,
Samini, please join. Please, Samini, please join. Samini.
Well, I have the distinct honor and pleasure, high sense of pride for this historic moment, because it is historic for Ghana to have our own music streaming app. And it's my distinct honor and pleasure to formally launch GMX, Ghana's
local music scene out.
The power of culture is the music. It connects us. It brings generations. It makes us move. It makes us feel. Yes, behind the scenes, rhythms and players are musicians and talents expressing their values and future. The big question is, how do we change this narrative? Introducing DMX Creator, all in one design to empower generations. Connecting everything, behind the music performance, and managing but most importantly, DMX helps answer the crucial question, how do I make my money? How do I make my money? Remix and mastering of some played on radio, TV, and streaming platforms. See exactly where your music is played, how many times, and engage with your audience like never before. DMX Creator ensures music changes everywhere. Why is it that I do that? With DMX, the new reality station on how many songs, not how much music you produce.
All the musicians, including the CEO of Promotional, please come up and join. Please be very sorry about this. Let's hurry up, please. Please just do something, please. Your musician, please come. We're waiting for you. Please come on. Please come on.
GMX, Ghana Music App, Ghana Spotify, Ghana Spotify.
Subscribe now. You do not need any PayPal or credit card. All you need is your phone, and you are ready to go. Scan the QR code on your table right now, and begin to subscribe and register all artists and labels right now. Begin to do that now. Pay subscription starts in January 2025 at 9 cities, 99 pesos, or a free subscription with us. There you go. And thank you very much. Let's start with the Adima, the CEO of Ghana Tourism Authority. Now takes over to give us the closing remarks. Let's be seated and listen to it.
Abo! I think we all deserve a big round of applause for ourselves. Many more Ghanaians who don't have credit cards and are not able to subscribe to other streaming platforms are able to enjoy indigenous and our local Ghanaian music. Number two, this fits into what the Vice President has been talking about, the Buy Ghana agenda.
Industries. Musica has over 4,500 members and has regional offices in all the 10 regions, yet to establish the new 6 regions. With GMX, we are taking a monumental leap towards fulfilling this vision. GMX is more than a streaming service to us. It is a platform built by musicians for musicians. It will serve as a vital space for our artists to showcase their music, connect with fans, and receive fair compensation. Fair compensation. It will be more than any streaming services around the world. Whilst we are in Ghana, this is for Ghanaians. For their hard work. In an era where digital distribution is paramount, GMX ensures that our creators are not just heard, but valued. With GMX, we are committed to transparency and equity. Every stream, every download will contribute to the livelihood of our artists. empowering them to continue creating the music that inspires us all. This platform is a testament to our collective strength and reflection of our unwavering commitment to the growth of the Ghanaian music industry. I encourage every musician, producer, and music lovers present here today to embrace GMX. Let us rally together to support our local talent, amplifying their voices and celebrating their artistry. By choosing GMX, we are not just participating in a streaming service, we are joining a movement dedicated to evaluating Ghanaian music on both local and global stages. As we embark on this exciting journey, Musica remains committed to supporting and educating our members. GMX will serve as a resource not only for music distribution, but also for learning and growth. We will continue to provide the tools, training, opportunities necessary for artists to succeed in the ever-evolving landscape. This endeavor will be aided by our new membership database that will digitize our operations and make Musica more efficient in the way we search our members. In closing, I would like to say that all our sister organizations like the film, designers, everyone in the creative arts should start working on going digital, because this revolution is not going to stop and we are not going to go back, and it's forward ever, backwards never, so that in the end we can all get. Our aim is to make sure next year by this time, every musician, every artist, once your song is played, some money will have to go into your account, and that's our aim. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you.
Mumble, anointing one shop, what university, and I will university, and I will poly, and I will maybe Biela will Biela, blah, anointing one shop. So we are blunt here. Now what's so? Now when you school, that's always can be the hole. And now we are buying you man upon time. Anointing one shop, then found was up. The 2 album prices, no. Now what post on microphone, now when you can crack, and your child school fees. When you can crack, and yet the Biana will chow mammy, and now papa, and try by you, and chow be I had night to 4 boy to be confirmed on one shop, mamma. One will yet do my blanty and my bawa. I'm a number bench, and then a bench, move. You walk top and down. You were t-shirt, you were shirt, you were boxer, you were singlet, you were joggers, you were jeans. You can't jeans, you were jeans. And never can have an intimate. The world 20 shop for more. Hey, Papa Chafam now, work 20 shop for more, a form. Why, I got in your mom. And you're mother for any back. And she's on 1,000 cities, 2,500. You may not be a bra, Mabuau. Any baby, you will to a flower station, Who be a flower station? Because I here anointing one shop. Okala open your bachelor. Name so here chila kwandia for a number 0243 63 3885.
Etufua muba ebe ya mukama oba so hwe ma mi nyansa ya wo bag ya wo to say ya wo nyema bebre bitimi bi body ya wo nyema bebre ampa aboa edey investifo aya no mu nyina be fa nyama ton edi yo mu business
this me we school am funu mai epe ntade nda ya ade ba no tia na me ede me ba no na mu se nyama ede da fam so on man am me this kaka cry ede she mo am me ede da start me business kaka and ti do pe bia me ko be bia on bra no to